What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's my You Sharp, your local dating and relationship coach here at your service. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Small goal, still lofty. 2,000 subscribers by the end of June. Like, subscribe. I'll give you a minute. This is the most recent episode from last Wednesday. You know I'm here to break down the psyche of the dating scene in 2025. Let's get right on into
our next single guy.
Woo! Yeah, let's go.
Hello,
what we got?
In.
All right, all right. Let's break down the outfit. No sneakers. Got a nice little boot game going on. You know what I'm saying? Nice little fancy pants. You know, keep it simple. Got the jacket. You know, he came ready to meet someone seriously. All right, he is dressed for the occasion.
My name's Jonathan.
Jonathan, how old are you?
I am 35.
And what do you do?
I'm in sales and design for lighting control systems. So when you think of sporting arenas, any type of commercial space, anything like that, I'm designing the lighting and fixtures behind that.
Wow, that's exciting. What are some things you like to do for fun?
So speaking of sports, I do a lot of sporting events. I live in Georgia, outside of Atlanta area, so I do a lot of Braves games, the Hawks, Falcons, anything like that. You can catch me in any of those games. When I'm not doing that, I have some free time. I like to travel, spend quality time with my family and friends.
Okay. And now what are some things you look for in a woman?
I need a woman who is ambitious, spontaneous, self-aware, sure of herself, just loving and caring, things of that nature. You know, when I think about a future and a family.
See, he's not saying all these cliche answers that a lot of people are saying. Oh, I'm looking for a woman to be submissive. Or I'm looking for a woman to not to argue with me. I'm looking for a woman that's wanting to travel. He's not saying all of these cliche answers. So, fellas, be honest with what you're looking for. All right, don't try to play into what you think that they're looking for. Be thoughtful about your answer, because that's when the universe is going to provide you with the type of woman that you're looking for. Good answer, my guy. Good answer.
You know, and can communicate effectively.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Multiple kids.
Okay.
Toxic. Anyone who is superficial, always putting on a facade for social media or anything like that. So I just need something authentic, genuine.
Okay. All right.
Good
cool.
guy.
So we have not. Oh, all right.
She popped up a balloon so aggressive. She probably popped it because she's all about social media. She's a social media goddess from the heavens. I wonder why she popped a balloon. Let's see.
Let's go on over there. Okay. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay. Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Again, for a couple reasons. It was the hair.
Come on, man. What's wrong? This is a typical hairstyle of a chocolate man. Come on. Hey, man. It's the hair. God.
I just don't feel like you take care of it very well. Maybe pick it out and use a little sponge thing.
That's so disrespectful. He don't pick it out and do use the sponge thing. I see why you popped your balloon. Very superficial. You're the exact woman he was talking about here. Oh, I don't like the fact that it has one too many lumps in it. And I don't like the fact that you didn't pick it out. And I want you to use the sponge on your head. Just because you did your own braids and all this other stuff. Man, what are you looking for? Jesus. Hey, nothing wrong with that man here. You want him to pick it out like it's the 80s? You want a Jackson fro, don't you?
To add some curls, I think I got a little bit of texture. It was the jacket with the outfit.
What?
It was the jacket with the shoes.
Fire.
Kind of threw me off a little bit, but
what?
It's okay. And then
that's fire.
You kind of look like one of my cousins, DJ. Shout out. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so you could have said that. I told y'all about this. When y'all are not interested in someone, y'all don't gotta put the man down talking about his hair and all this other stuff. You could have said that he looked just like your cousin, and that would have been enough. But you wanted it to be all extra and superficial. I'm glad you didn't waste your time on this one, brother.
It is about you because, it's not that you look like him, but something about you just reminds me of him, and I can't really put my finger on it. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not my standard cup of tea, but I mean, you look nice. You look nice. I do like your hair. Maybe you could have helped me with mine, but it's all good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. I mean, she could have helped you. She does hair.
Exactly.
All right, so we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
I guess my main question is, what are your family dynamics like with your mother and father and just family in general, and how does that play a role or affect your relationships?
Okay, we'll start there and come back.
Good question.
Okay, name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Dee.
Oh, look who it is, Miss. I want a short haircut all the way around. Man, if you don't have none of that, so you got some spraining to do, don't you think? Because the other dudes had a hair similar to this. Oh, they had the Bootsy Fro fade, but this ain't even all the way around. But it's all good.
Deanna, and I'm 29. And I have a good family dynamic. I'm close with my mom and my dad. My dad lives far away in Florida, but we're still close. I have a big family. My mom has a lot of siblings. I have 2 siblings myself, so very good, very close.
Over here.
She probably didn't pop her balloon because he got a good job, Savannah. That's a good man.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Kimbriana and I'm 26. Also, again, I'm very close to my family. We have a group chat. I mean, we're talking every other day. So, yeah, we're really important. Yeah.
Nice.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm 27. So the first part was explain the family dynamics. And then what was the second part?
You want to listen?
How does that play a role in your relationships and building?
How does that play a role in my relationships? So to start with, I'm very close with my family. I talk with my mom and dad daily, even like across platforms, sending memes on social media and stuff like that. How it plays a role in my relationships, I lean on my family for relationship advice sometimes. Definitely.
You got to be careful with leaning on your family for relationship advice. That might be cool during the dating phase a little bit, but once you get into a serious relationship with someone, you want to keep your family and your friends out your business. All right. You and that person that you're in a relationship with should be able to handle all conflict and situations. All right. Keep your family and your friends out your relationship, especially if they ain't got one.
Like asking my dad and stuff like that. So maybe how it plays a role in my relationship dynamics, leaning on my family for like consultation. Somebody that has a tribe and is accountable to someone like a father figure or even like a mentor, that's going to.
And the reason why I say that, let me get back into it a little bit. The reason why I say that is because they can influence you to do things that might not be in the best interest of you and that other person. They might just want you to be single like them. They might just want you to be miserable like them. Or on the flip side, they might just want you to do things that they wish they could have did from their mistakes in their life. So that does not pertain to you and that other person. All right. So be careful about that. Be very, very careful. Not saying not to do it, but be mindful. Just take it with a grain of salt. Just take things in consideration, but do not let someone else's opinion and what they think you should do with your life and your relationship affect your decision.
It's going to be very important for me because that's something that I have for myself.
Nice.
And over here, name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm 26. So to answer your question, Mom, I'm really close with my parents, my whole family. We're all very close. I view, my mom and dad's relationship, like I love their relationship. They've been married for 20 plus years. So I know what it's like to be in a happy home. And that's something that I really want to live like when I'm older and I have my own family. So, they really set the standards for that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hand you a pick.
Okay.
There you go. Hang on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
All the way on the end.
All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked everything he was saying. He looks well. The only thing I was just trying to hear more of what you had to say. The age gap. I'm 26. You're 35. 10 years is like a push for me, but I wanted to hear you out.
I got to be careful with these piercings, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like it. And I know it ain't about me and what I like because I got what I like already in my wife. But it's an acquired taste. That's all I'm going to say. Not a big fan of the lip rings and anything bulging out your lip or not too much on the face, nose, eyebrows. That's a little bit too eccentric because, we want to be able to bring you in all types of environments, not with holes in your faces. But not saying that that's an issue for every guy. All right. So do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But be careful, be mindful of the future you're going to be living with a hole in your lip. Carry on.
Now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Well, that was the primary reason that I popped due to the age. So, just the age gap. Other than that,
Let's head on back over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just, we do have an age gap as well. I'm 26, you're 35. But you're really nice. Like, I like everything that you said, and the questions you asked. Seems like, you have a lot going for yourself. But, I just don't see us, being compatible and things like that.
All right.
Understand that.
And what about over here? Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I do find her attractive. Yes, I do find her attractive. She is someone that I would talk to. But I understand that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What is a fun/romantic date for you?
Okay, we'll start here. What is a fun/romantic date for you?
I would say I'm really social, so I like to get out and kind of be in the mix. So maybe like an art show, where we can talk with the artists and, just kind of enjoy, art in different mediums. There's a lot of things like that in Dallas. So I attend a lot of social networking events, like, also provide art and stuff. So maybe going to one of those with my partner. Yeah.
Let's go down over here. All right, let's hear from you.
A fun date would be probably like paintballing or something that I can just be active. We can be active. Romantic, I would probably say just a nice dinner. Being able to talk, maybe not having our phone, something like that.
And then, sorry, while we're here, any questions for him? You said somebody that has multiple kids. How is somebody with one kid? I do have a child.
I am open to that.
I don't know. That seemed.
Come on. Come on. But, I'm excited about being a stepfather. What did you want him to say? He doesn't know you yet. He doesn't know your kid yet. Give it a chance.
Seem a little skeptical.
Oh, as I stated, it's multiple. One.
So what's one? What?
You don't have one. What are you looking for?
Go ahead, ask me. Word the question. So yeah, what is it about? You have no kids?
I have no kids.
Okay.
And that's truly the only reason. But like I said, if you have multiple, and that's a no deal. I mean, a deal breaker. But one, I'm open to that. I mean, because I am older. We're getting older, so. If you have
And
a
you
kid,
say you're how old again?
I'm 35.
35. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Just go ahead and pop it, ma'am. I'm good for now. Go ahead and pop it. You're already hesitant. I would have popped it. Bruh, go ahead and pop her balloon because she seemed a little hesitant.
Okay. All right, any questions over here?
Can you answer your question?
As far as both family dynamics or the
Sure,
date?
yeah.
Well, I have a strong family dynamic. Both of my parents are still together. They're actually having their 50th wedding anniversary this year. So, I've had a great example of, structure and what it is to build and grow together. So, thankful to them for that. So it just makes me, want that the same for myself. As far as a fun romantic date, I'm a spontaneous guy. So, I'm open to everything. First date, I'm more of a traditional guy. Let's, have dinner, maybe do a speakeasy lounge, something like that. If we're together, hey, we can just hop on a jet, plane. I'm saying jet or plane, but we can take a flight for the weekend, or hey, we can get in the car and drive somewhere. So, like I said, I love to travel. So it's just spontaneous, and whatever you and I enjoy together, we're gonna do it.
That's what's
All right,
up.
well, thank you. Let's head on back. So we are down to our final 2. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one balloon.
And no more questions.
Do you got one, Bruin?
No, just where do you live? I know
where
she
do you
said
live?
Dallas. Where
Okay.
do you live? Oh.
So you're in Dallas. Where do you live?
I'm in New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
And where?
Dang, that's the thing about these relationships, man. This is like back in the AOA. This is like back in the AOL days where you connected with someone so good, but then you find out that they live on the other side of the country. Ain't that something? Let's see how this ends.
Where are you?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. All right. Okay. It is time to pop now.
Awesome. So I assume no one has an issue with long distance.
Guess
to
not.
start with.
They sure don't.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
The
So
kid.
let me have you stand here. Why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the things that he was saying and just kind of hearing him out. I kind of was popping soon for everybody. So, just give him a fair shot.
Okay. Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I mean, ultimately, ultimately it is the one kid.
Yeah,
all that.
rightfully so.
All right, thank you. Let's come up to the front. Come on up here with us. All right, guys. Any final question between the 2 of you before we determine if...
I'm so glad she didn't say nothing about his height. Please don't. I mean, you got heels on. He's just a smidgen taller than you, so let the man rock out. But he do got a little platform on his boot, so we're going to see.
If we have a match.
So it's really important to me that my partner is someone who is dependable. It's not afraid of commitment. I love that you said that one of your kind of models for a relationship is your parents because they've been together for so long. In your life, maybe even in work, like what are some instances like where you're dependent on or like, yeah, where you're dependent on or like have a little more responsibility? Like,
Okay.
Hey, that don't got nothing to do with your personal life. What you do at work don't got nothing to do with in your personal life. So you want him to what, be a manager? See how you manage people to see how you gonna manage you? Where are we going with this?
An example of that right now, in my current job, I had a few people who left or, left the company. So right now it is really on my shoulders to carry my team and lead my team. So right now, they're depending on me to lead and, rebuild the department. So at this time right now, I would say my career is where I'm doing that. But also with my family, niece and nephew, brothers, I'm the youngest of 2 siblings. And ironically, I think everyone looks to me for a lot of things. So, I'm always there for them. And I have a big family and, we're just a close-knit family who sticks beside each other. So we're just always there for one another. That's, how I was raised.
okay.
Okay, you good?
I am good. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no. I mean, we didn't talk about it, but no kids either, or do you
No
have
kids.
Yeah, so,
You don't have any kids?
no.
Man, you not
Let me ask my
listening?
final question then, y'all. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes for me.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
We got a match!
Man.
I'll take the
All right, so that was a good one. I don't know about them. The vibe seemed a little bit off. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's gonna have some issues moving forward with him because he seems more like low key. Actually, you might say he like to travel spontaneously, and she's like, "Oh, word. Well, let's go out this weekend, next weekend, the weekend after." And I think she's probably going to be moving too fast into looking for something serious. Also, don't know about the long distance part because it's hard to start a relationship being long distance. You already know I'm not a big fan of long distance relationships unless you were already in a serious relationship, someone moves for work or something like that, and then the other person is moving wherever shortly after. So don't know about this. Happy for them though. I hope it works out any way possible. I'm always a fan of love and being able to work out in the best interest of both parties involved. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Please like and subscribe. We're on a road to 2,000 subscribers by the end of June. Help your boy out. Your boy is doing his best with what we got, okay? But we're going to get there. We're going to keep bringing these videos to you. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this video. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll holla. Y'all be easy now, you hear?